What's up, Sunbros? Welcome back. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. We're gonna get embered up here, and hopefully we'll find the summoning sign for Sirris here, now that we are embered. I think this is it right here. Yes. So we're gonna go into this NPC's world and help her defeat whatever it is that needs defeating, and then we can continue on. And as I'd said in the last episode, hopefully Grey Rat doesn't die. Oh, that hurt. Trying to hit me with that so I can't heal. And he's down. Sweet blade she's got.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
No problem. So it'll kick us back into our own world. Now that we've done that, that'll progress her questline forward. I believe ultimately, if we progressed in that way, it will allow us to summon her for further fights. For boss fights, what have you. Pass through the gate. There's a good chance we will be invaded here, but that's okay. I've actually considered putting the game into offline mode, simply for the sake of making these videos so that, you know, we're not having to watch me fight other players and potentially die. Okay, you can see with the flame buff we're doing some pretty serious damage here. Wow, what a combo that was. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm pretty sure with this buff up, we're just 2 hitting these guys instead of 3 hitting them. Which is pretty sweet. We actually don't need to go through all this again. Now that I think about it, we can just warp to the bonfire ahead that we've made it to. Or go back through there where the evangelist is. I don't know if that progresses anywhere from there though, does it? Can't remember, so let's go check it out. Sit down. No, it doesn't. It's as I thought. You just drop down here, and this is the only way in or out. So yeah, we're gonna use the bonfire, jump up ahead to where we already made our progression to. I keep wanting to call it Yoskva's clinic, but it's Yorshka, I think. Yorshka's church or something. Yeah, Church of Yorshka. I'm thinking Yoskva because of Bloodborne. Probably not too many clinics around in Dark Souls. I'm considering doing this for the same type of series for Bloodborne. I'm actually considerably better at Bloodborne than I am at Dark Souls for whatever reason. I think it's probably a bit easier of a game overall, in my opinion. That being said, it certainly favors my aggressive play style. Let's go up first? Sure. Don't remember what's anywhere here, so we might as well. Oh, okay, this will be something where we end up dropping back down on top of this, I believe, eventually. Or dropping down into here. And then coming down, rather than heading up. So we'll go down this way. I believe this will lead us to where Sigurd is. Roster of Knights, I believe that's PvP related. I think we want to go down there, yeah we do, to progress, but... Sneaky little spirit bastards. You can see they're pretty much invisible except for their creepy floaty eyes. I think they want you to go for this. And then they creep up from behind you and knock you off the ledge. Like the assholes they are. There's one right over here. We're going to creep up on him. And the NPC that we just killed with our girl there has now invaded us. Good luck, bro. Are you gonna flask up? Are you gonna prevent me from healing? Well, not from healing, I should say. You can still heal, but you can't use Estus. One more. Oh, or not. What? Got that off just before you hit me. Aw. Keep thinking he's gonna throw a short swing at me with that. Oh, come on now. That was a good fight. I think I'd be doing better against certain fights like that one, maybe with a faster weapon, something like the katana we just upgraded. In fact, yeah, we should try that one. Try it out. So I guess we'll have to be embered in order to trigger that fight again. Let's go ahead, we'll be able to put on, because it'll be lighter, I'm assuming, we'll be able to put, well, it will be, yes, certainly than the sword we're using. I'm going to try Dark Drift here. Let's see how that works for this fight. Not bad. So as you can see, the blade is like invisible, which is sweet. And the weapon art, like that, will pierce through shields, as it had said. So we're gonna come up here. This should trigger this boss fight again, or sorry, this NPC invasion. Yeah, here he is. Get a little quicker swing in on him. Ah, I keep falling for that, man. Oh, you cheap little bastard. Oh, that was not a good time to use that. Oh. I want to land one on him with this. There we go. That'll work just as well. Thanks, bro. Dragon Slayer's axe. Nice. See what that's about. 1814 axe, standard war cry, which we saw him using. Yeah, not bad. I'm sure there's better axes or war axes. Anyway, feels bad, man, falling off the edge there. But you can see how with the faster yoink. Perfect. We could see how with the faster strikes of this weapon, we were able to kind of stagger lock him there and get, you know, it's not hitting as hard in an individual swing. Certainly as a great axe, it's not meant to, though. It's meant to hit fast. And you can apply effects, and this is certainly more useful with the kind of rings and things that'll give you bonuses from successive attacks. You know, you're not really going to do too well with successive attacks on a greatsword or something big because you're not swinging that many successive attacks that quickly, right? Look at all them down there. But what you are going to do yeah, sorry. Just thinking about how to approach this. But yeah, we're not going to obviously have that many quick successive attacks with something like Greatsword. So rings that are going to heal you with successive attacks or increase your attack power with successive attacks are much better on a weapon like this. I'm not sure if we... Yeah, we can't apply any buffs to this, because it's already buffed, but... How am I trading so much damage? Oh, because they're also dropping down from above. I was going to say, how am I getting hit by this stuff so heavily? Oh man, I'm sucking with that. Hard to see. I'm thinking we should probably just do this. I'm going to take damage from these guys every time. Let's get up top here and see what we can see. This is a lot more reminiscent of Bloodborne. I found in most Dark Souls, even though the name is Dark, haha, it's actually not as dark as Bloodborne. Like I've pretty much had a torch equipped for like half of the time I played Bloodborne, whereas Dark Souls I usually find I don't really need to have a torch out most of the time for most levels, most places. This place being an obvious exception. So try and not fall off. Try and not get knocked off. This is right above the stairs where we came in. Whoa. sure what the... Ah, this is the purpose. To say, I'm not really sure what the purpose of crawling along up top there is, but it's so you can fall down here. Access this chest, which is not a mimic, thank goodness. Yorshka's spear. That could be a cool weapon. Check it out after. What the hell was that? Can't roll through those barrels. Those are some big boys. Oh, didn't know. Just moving back here. Obviously, you probably don't have to kill all of these. Also, probably not a bad idea, though. Get some souls, get some stuff. We can run and make our way out here. Probably don't need this torch anymore out here, obviously. Put our shield back on. Sword swings fast. It's pretty deadly. Definitely a fan of it. It's also giving a bleed damage when I hit. We're building that up, which is always good. Illusory? Be wary of lizard. Oh boy. Take you two fools out and get to the source of this madness over here. Grab a blood gem. Oh, these things in the water again. Just got that block off in time because I heard him coming. That would have been the third one in a row that I had let get away. The other one that I let get away up top should respawn. It usually does with the usage of the bonfire, if I recall. Probably if we can, we'll get a... No, I don't think we can. That plunge attack though. Ring of Sacrifice. So there's actually, we're fat rolling in this swamp, but there's actually going to be, if I recall, there's going to be another one of those big beasts that we fought is going to come out of the woodwork here. Not sure actually. I think I think we'll deal with them better. It's back on, so we're under 70. I think we'll deal with them better actually with this sword, to be honest, than we would with I'm pretty sure it only spawns once you're out, like, where you can not run. Like out here somewhere. Maybe even when I pick up this item. No? Okay. Maybe when I come over here. Or when I come out here. I know there's another one of those big creatures, like the guy that we fought on the bridge up there, that big beast. I was hoping to kill him and then end the video there. Definitely want to go under there. Yeah, I don't know who thought jumping off of there was a great idea, but... Don't know if we want to light that yet or not. Is this the kitchen? No. No, this is... I want to go explore the other stuff first. Okay, so we'll actually light this bonfire, end our episode here, and then we'll continue on, backtrack a little bit, try and get that monster to spawn, and we'll continue on from there with the rest of Irithyll. See you next time.